LA Dodgers. I mean, this trade happened a few weeks ago, but it's still huge news. But when we look back at this, was this the right move for the Boston Red Sox as an organization?
No, man. I think it was a horrible decision. Horrible. Of course, I'm a beloved fan of Manny Ramirez, and I always will be, because I just think he's a great player, a great personality. He's a man. He's an individual. He doesn't care. He doesn't care what anybody thinks of him. He's just going to be him. But he produces. He's an RBI machine. He's a hitter first, and he has at least 500 home runs. He's a hitter first. Like, he's average 302, 312 average, like, as a career. Like, I don't understand. Of course, Jason Bay, I'm going to give him respect. Jason Bay is probably a solid player. But me being a fan, I'm going to see, like, he can't do it like Manny. He's not going to produce like Manny. And that's unfair to him, but...
It's totally right, ladies and gentlemen, because this is why. The pressure was on a guy in the office called Theo Epstein, correct? I really like Manny. It's like taking Kobe Bryant from the Lakers. He's our franchise. He's the guy who's been doing all the records and all the hits and RBIs and things like that. But it was not in his hands. The team all voted, and they thought it was a distraction, and let him go.
You know what?
Did they get equal value?
No, they didn't.
They didn't. Did they get what they really need, which was relief pitching?
No.
They didn't get what we want. So either way, we lost. And Jason Bay he's a pretty solid player, like 23 home runs.
Wait, can you say that again? He's a what?
He's a pretty good player. He's not. Wait, hold on. He's not legendary.
Can you say
like
that again?
Manny Ramirez.
Can you say that he's
pretty good?
He's a pretty good player.
Solid.
When you're running $1 million organization, I don't want pretty good. I don't want pretty good. Let's stop trying to be cute here. Am I the only one in this world? I mean, like, are you serious? Jason Bay, first and foremost, is a fantastic player, but he's cute. He's nice. I want dominance, because I'm not sure if Jason Bay had an at-bat that mattered since Little League. Okay? Because no one gives a damn about the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Nobody.
The only thing in Pittsburgh that goes around is the Steelers.
Yeah. Exactly.
Nobody knows Pittsburgh.
That is the Steelers
Red Sox nation.
Steelers town.
But here's the point. Here's what really frosts my cookies. Okay? Theo Epstein's the general manager. First and foremost, if the teammates don't want him, I understand that. You got to respect their opinion. But as a general manager, you have to think what's best for the team. Okay?
No.
Hold on, let me finish. Hold on, let me finish. Okay? Because a couple years ago, okay, I'm pretty sure the players on the Boston Celtics would have voted to keep Antoine Walker. But Denny, as his general manager, said, you know what? As the organization, what's best, I got to trade him. And Theo Epstein has to think like that. You can't agree with your players. Okay, you have to think what's best for the organization. And if you want to let go of Manny, let go of him at the end of the season. That's like quitting this season. So you know what?
Exactly.
Yeah, go right ahead. Exactly. And he made an emotional decision.
It was ego.
He made an emotional decision.
Exactly.
It was emotional. Okay, and did not get what they needed, relief pitching. That was their problem. That's their problem. Honestly, it's been relief pitching, get into Papelbon. He made an emotional decision. I'm sorry. Theo Epstein right now, this guy Jason Bay better bring it in the playoffs. If we make the playoffs. He better bring it. Because I don't care what he does during the regular season.
Listen, this is from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Great playoffs. This is last year.
This is from the Pittsburgh Pirates to the pressure of Red Sox Nation in Boston, Fenway Park. Like, you could be a solid player in Pittsburgh, but you could be nothing. Look at J.D. Drew. He's a perfect example. He was a solid player before. First year, he fell apart. He wasn't good. Now he's getting used to it. Now hey, maybe Jason Bay can do the same thing. But this is Manny.
Drew's awesome.
Hall of Famer, Manny Ramirez. You didn't win 2 World Series without him.
But I mean, everyone's saying, you know what, you can't say what Manny Ramirez did and reward him for that in the future. I understand that. So I'd pick up Manny Ramirez's option, okay? And then Jason Bay has 1 year left on his contract. If you want Jason Bay that bad, you can sign him as a free agent. And let go if you want him that bad. Okay? I mean, seriously, I mean, the Boston Red Sox right now, this was not a smart decision.
It wasn't, man.
It really wasn't smart. Gaining Manny Ramirez, let's say hypothetical. Let's do the hypothetical. Stays on the Boston Red Sox, has a fantastic playoff series, and they win the World Series. Do you think they're still going back to their feelings in July and say, you know what he did in July was bad, so we're going to release him? They're probably going to pick up his option.
Yeah.
Because he does this stuff every year. Granted, Manny Ramirez is a baby. He does have some baby habits.
Yeah, he does.
Like,
but he produces. That's all produce. We get wins. He hits home runs, whatever. We win. World Series or whatever. So
this is a business at the end of the day. It's like running a business, and let's say you're the manager of Shaw's, okay? And one customer walks in that you don't like, but he always buys $200 worth of food, but you just don't like his personality. You're gonna tell him to stop coming? He's giving you business. Okay,
he's keeping you alive. He's keeping the economy driving.
He's keeping the economy driving. Yeah. Okay, and I wouldn't allow him in my house. No, I wouldn't allow him to be a role model. No, but it's a business, and Theo Epstein needs to realize that. This is the first time I've seen it.
So did we win or lose this?
We lost
by a landslide. We got pulverized on this. Like,
the future only tell, ladies and gentlemen.
True.
What do you mean the future only tell? I can tell right now. We're bad. We're worse than we were.
But you never know what can happen. We're gonna really see what this guy Bay has.
He better bring it.
And Boston would dang well bash him. We will bash him.
Yeah,
we will run him back to Pittsburgh.
But all of a sudden, Manny's the bad guy. Like, this is the same guy. Like, oh, Manny being Manny. Oh, I love Manny Ramirez. Yeah, number 24.
Yeah, Manny.
Yeah, home runs. Yeah.
It was Theo.
Just like that. Just like that. Oh, I hate Manny. He can leave. Go to the Dodgers. Like, first of all,
go to the Dodgers.
Go to the Dodgers.
The fans want Manny to stay.
But I just don't. All of a sudden, they picture him, paint him as a bad guy.
I'm not defending Manny the person. I'm defending Manny the player in the trade. I don't. Manny, what he did to Jack McCormick, push him down. That's messed up.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I'm not defending those actions. I'm not trying to say, I'm Manny Ramirez's butt boy. I'm just defending the play, and I think it stinks. The trade stinks. Period. Let's stop trying to be cute here. Next email is Dorothy from Nantucket. It says, Newbie, do you think the New England Patriots have gotten over the Super Bowl loss against the New York Giants, and will it affect them this upcoming season?
I'm sorry. I don't think any team can totally get over that type of loss when you're like 2 minutes away, 3 minutes away from perfection, from winning the Super Bowl, and just slips out of your hands just like that, and to Eli Manning. Anybody would be Eli Manning. But I know they're gonna use it as motivation, of course. They're gonna even be even hungrier than last year. But a loss like that's almost like the Yankees are a great franchise, but that loss against the Red Sox down up 3-0 and then losing 4 straight. You're always gonna remember that. The franchise is great, 26 championships, but that loss is gonna linger. So I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, stop panicking. We're not talking about a team who's never won before, who was 16-0 and lost. We have 3 world championships in this decade, and there's still 2 years left in it.
Yeah, I understand that.
This team knows how to come from the bottom to the top. Look at the guys we have. Falk, Light, Rabel, Brady, Seymour, Brewski, Will Falk. If you think these guys are not more hungry to revenge that loss,
then you're silly.
Exactly.
I feel sorry.
They lost, and then people are getting over it. And I was watching their team camp on NFL Network, and there was a couple of veterans spoke out, and they said Rodney Harrison, they spoke out and said, yeah, it was a tough loss, but we feel like we can get it next year. We can get it next year. Preach it now. They got younger guys on that team. I'm applauding Mayweather. I was reading the Boston Herald yesterday, and it was saying that how he's a vocal guy out there now. Yeah. Since Rodney Harrison was out and he was in there as a starter, and he was a vocal guy and a leader. And this guy's a second-year player, and he's being more of a leader because he sees that this is a place to be in New England. They have a shot to win it again. Every piece of the puzzle, starting from the 5th floor of the president's office, Rob Kraft's office, to the bottom of the basement where the janitors work. They got all the pieces to the puzzle to make this happen. Linebackers, everything we need to do.
I think this is.
I think we'll get over the loss. It may take slowly, but I can still see this team winning next year.
First and foremost,